Hi guys, hello, Merry meets everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. It is the 2nd of May, 2018. And today, of course, we will be seeing right now the temperature outside is 24 degrees Celsius. It is sunny, it's warm, so that's a nice thing. We are having our live stream tonight on the porch instead of in the studio because of its little bit temperatures. Sunday we will be having the live stream in the studio as we will be talking to various people and stuff on the phone. So that's Sunday we'll be in the studio, and then today we'll be on the porch. I tested my Android phone using my OTG dongle to see if it would indeed work correctly with my Behringer Q1202 USB mixer, and it does. Without even using a driver, it just plugs right in, and then the camera app works with it, the YouTube app works with it, so I can use my mixer to mix good sound, and that's a great start. Oh yeah, don't forget with my homemade doohickey cable thingus, it also will work with my Android phone using the headphone port too, which is great, but honestly it's just an additional plug pack of wires to lug around, and I don't want to do that, okay? That's why I sort of mixed it with the Q1202 USB. And also people say, gee, why did you get the Q1202 FX? Because I didn't need the FX. Okay? That's why. Well, that was donated to my audience, one of my members of my audience in July of last year. I didn't even think of getting the FX on the mixer. I didn't even need the FX on the mixer. So that's something to keep in mind. If you don't need the FX, you don't need to buy the FX. That's one less money spent for the person who donated the mixer to my studio last year. But it does give me an additional tool on my, an additional arrow in my quiver, so that I could actually use the mixer out in the field if I choose to, or maybe if I can find a battery based mixer that's USB based, that probably would be great too. But for now, I'm not going to lug it out on the porch. It's not worth it. Not for a live stream anyway. It doesn't mean I couldn't take advantage of technology later. Tomorrow is the 3rd, and I'm going to be getting my hair retouched tomorrow. And on Friday, which is the 4th, me and my friend are going to go to the grocery store. Remember, she has a car, I don't, so she's going to be able to give me a ride to the grocery store, and we're going to get some supplies for the house. Because my case management team has a program called the CSP system. I mentioned this once before, which is Community Support Program, which doesn't do damn good for me for real world needs. Even my case management team agreed that it would probably be better for me to work with my friend and pay my friend the reasonable fare that she wants to get to the grocery store, because she can also help me find food and things in the aisles, which is what I need. Even if you call an Uber, a Lyft, or even a regular cab, they're not going to be coming into the store with you to help you find food items. So which means that then you have to get helpers to help you find new food items in the store, and that's going to add up. Which means for me to get to Torrington and back by cab, it's like $16 to $20. If that's just to get to Torrington, not getting back from Torrington. So that's $40 just to go grocery shopping, and that would be extremely painful financially. My friend only wants like $10 or something like that. However, as it's already seen in Vancouver, Canada, the price of gasoline is going up a lot. because of the situation with the price of barrels of oil. Oil is going up. They say it's theoretically possible that oil could easily hit if the Iranians and Syrians and Saudis decide to get into a barroom brawl, that we could see oil prices go as high as $300 a barrel, according to an oil analyst. That would be bad. No one's going to lie about that. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks to Alex Jones for bringing that out. But others have said the same thing. That our society is very dependent on dead animal carcasses called petroleum, which is one of the reasons why we have to be aware of what's going on. And last thing, tonight, People of Peace, whose real name is Martin, wants to talk about mermaids and possibly other mystical or mythical life of the oceans. I thought that was a great topic. I think I know which documentary he's talking about. If he's talking about the mermaids documentary from the Discovery Channel, that was it. I saw that one. And I saw it on TV when it was fresh and hot. And frankly, as far as I'm concerned, it's very convincing, but it's supposed to be a joke. But let's talk about the real life. We know that there is definitely some really deep ocean. We only explore like less than 30% of the ocean, so there's a lot of ocean to explore. So the really deep trenches of the ocean we haven't been to, except possibly through robotic submersibles, and even those don't really do too well in certain situations. Those guys are going to need a little help. Human divers have not been able to get onto those deep waters because of their atmospheric pressure, which is to crush their suits. Yeah, go really, 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 really deep, and you need really, really specialized underwater equipment to get there. So that's something to keep in mind. But for now, I just want to say to you right now that I'm very much thank you for watching these live streams. I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, don't forget we also have a Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Dory wondered if we should possibly consider dropping one of the days. And I said, no, not this time. Right now, because we're doing this one on the porch tonight, there's no phone calls. And so that still doesn't mean we can't communicate. Obviously, we will have our chats open, so we'll be able to read your chat questions, and you'll be able to read those, and that's easier for me, easier on my stomach lining. And because it's going to be too warm at 28 degrees Celsius to sit inside a studio and basically break into a hot sweat. So, sweatation's why we're doing it on the porch. But also, I want to work on my weight and lose a couple pounds, a couple tons, it seems like. That's really a big issue for me is my weight. I gotta work on that. When's the next Wednesday Ice Cream Social? I have no clue. I'm gonna find that out from the Parks and Recreation as soon as I can. Probably today I'll call them up and find out. But right now it's almost close to 9 minutes, so I'm gonna end the session for now. So I'll see you tonight at 7 p.m. Bye bye.